folks. Travis Sullivan, your seed lead, and one half of the River Valley Table Talk crew here out in the lovely cornfield today. Matt couldn't join us today, but wanted to come out and tell you guys what we're going to be seeing out there. It's still a good opportunity to be out in the field scouting, even though harvest is just around the corner. And when I mean just around the corner, I mean, man, we're going to be starting anytime. But still good reasons to be out there, and I'm going to tell you about some of them today. So, what we want to be looking for is, stock quality and on our corn plants, what we need to be looking out for, when we're...
Travis, how do we do that?
God. Hey, Matt, how you doing? I didn't know you were coming. Matt? Well, anyways, back to his question. How we want to be doing that is going through and doing our pinch and push tests on our corn plants. Pick those fields that were planted first, maturities that are earlier maturities that are going to be potentially ready to harvest first. We want to go through our fields and do a push and pinch test on a lot of those stocks.
Ha! Pinch me, that sounds easy.
Well, thank you, Matt. It is actually pretty easy. So once we get that figured out, just pick out the hybrids that are more susceptible, that we're seeing more of that disease, that anthracnose, that fusarium, that shredded pith in that plant. Let's pick out those. That's just as important as our planting date and our maturity, is what corn we're actually going to be able to pick up with that combine head.
What else is there we need to be looking for?
Yeah, thank you, Matt. Again, you could actually come in. Anyways, what else we need to be looking for? Ear molds, So it's not rampant out there, but there is a fair amount of ear mold out there. One thing we need to be doing is pulling back that husk and just checking on some of those plants that have the weaker stalks, that we're seeing some of that disease, and that's a good...
What happens if I have some?
Well, if you do have some, there's not a whole lot we can actually do about it. It's not something to necessarily get real worked up about, but hey, contact our grain department, talk to them about their recommendations. We want to harvest it early, and we want to get it dried down as quick as we can to eliminate a lot of those extra problems. So,
I think you got to be about done. Let's wrap this up.
Well, yeah, you're right, Matt. Let's wrap it up. So if you got any questions, call us, any of us at River Valley Co-op. But until next time, keep your boots on the ground.